It's time for more live readings with aromaG's Botanica. I am G, and today is Thursday, December 14th, and we're going to pull some cards for what are all your questions. We do this here at aromaG's Botanica every Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Central Time. It is middle of December, so make sure to go to aromags.com and check out our 20% off sale. So we've got that going on right now. Lady B says, hello all. There is Cherie, Destiny, Magic Flies. Nashad Fashion. We're going to pull a card to see the general feel. Hello, Sam. Is it morning over there? What time is it over there, Samantha? It's probably about late afternoon, isn't it? The card for the day. I think this was this the card yesterday? It's Judgment. Intuitively, I would say for all of us watching, it would be more of, I'm just getting the vibe that this is more of don't judge yourself too harshly today. Whether you broke your diet or said something sharply or whatever it is, just don't judge yourself too harshly today. Move on with whatever it is. Sam said it's 4:30 and it's pitch black out. Okay, so questions. Who's got a question? Yesterday was Nikki Jean doing the readings. You're stuck with me again today, and then tomorrow is Lady M. I have to go back and look. I can't think of how long we've done this now. It has to at least be a couple months. I have to go back and see how many of these readings we've done so far. So Latanya wants a card. The World card. It's almost like everything it could be a specific topic, something you're facing. Everything's sort of wrapping up, coming full circle, and you're getting ready to go into a new phase, some sort of project. So one project is wrapping up and another one's about to start. Okay, everyone, if you can see it, please go to YouTube to watch this, by the way, instead of Facebook, because you can join in on the super chats, and you can't see the full chat unless you're on YouTube. So go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel. So at aromaG's. And but Willie just came in and he did a super chat. And thank you, Willie, for doing it the way you did. You actually typed in your question when you paid for the super chat. That helps us a lot. Before I get to that one, I'm going to answer Jane's question. Jane, do the chances of me buying a home next year look good? Well, it's the Hanged Man, but it is in reverse. Is it in reverse? So it's if it were the other way, I would say, if it were just this way, I would say things are not set up for you to actually buy a home. But it's still the Hangman. So even if it's in reverse, I would say that things aren't as bad as if it were turned the other way around, but it shows you don't have all your ducks in a row. So if you're wanting to buy a house next year, there's some cleanup you got to start on right now. I don't know whether it's credit. I don't know whether it's saving more money. Or fixing up the house you already have to sell it. There's some cleanup you need to do, and you need to get started right now. Willie D did the super chat, so he's going to get 3 cards pulled, not just one. Good morning. Can you please tell me let's see. Let me show this. What I am doing wrong in my romantic relationships. How does my behavior place a role in my past romantic relationships or their demise? It is true. There, in every failed relationship, there's one side of the story, there's the other side of the story, and the truth lies somewhere in the middle. And the way we have a successful next relationship is to own up to whatever our part was and fix it so you don't carry it into the next one and keep repeating the same patterns over and over. First card is the Moon card, followed by Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Cups are good. Cups are emotions. Cups are love cards. First card, the card of the past, the Moon card. What your part did you play in it? You were sometimes often oblivious to the other person's wants and needs. It's like, maybe they told you what they were. I don't know, but it's like you really didn't get it. I don't know if this translates to you were a bit selfish or obtuse, but we can pay a lot of attention to someone, but that doesn't mean we still don't get what their needs are. So to me, that was the part in the past that was the part you played. Present, you're ready to move on to have something that is more meaningful, that has greater depth. You're already seeking advice to try to find out what you did wrong in the past so you don't carry it into the future. I think of this card as more of a lover's card than the lover's card. But because it is about the union of two people coming on equal terms to join or start a relationship of some sort. And then the final card in the future is Nine of Cups. I mean, there's lots of abundance going on here in the love department, in the emotions department. So I think he was taking the right first step, is asking, what part did I play? How can I fix it? And that part is to make sure, without ignoring your own, we can't only fulfill the needs of the other person. We have our own too, but it's being very aware of what the other person needs from you. So I think you're on the right path. It looks like with these other two cards, there will be a good relationship that's coming in the future. In other words, Willie's getting his shit together. Sherry wants a general card today. Or Cherie. No, see, okay. You're Cherie, your name is too close to Siri. She's talking to me over here. Maybe she wants a reading. But Siri's going to have to wait. We're going to read for Cherie. Yikes. There's something ugly going on. So people, the devil card is about the ugly parts of ourselves. So Cherie, if there's no one you're around who's dealing, including yourself, with some sort of addiction problem, if they are, you need to steer clear of them. If it's you, you got to go seek help. But most of the time, that's not what this one means. It's a hint that can be a problem. It can also be the fact that it kind of warns you, like, don't have a smart mouth today. Don't badmouth anyone. Don't participate in gossip. Intuitively, I'm thinking at work or something that can get you dragged down into other people's crap. I think this one has to do with something about communication. So don't get dragged down into other people's business, because it shows it will take a wrong turn for you. Johnson wants a card. Page of Pentacles, the messengers of the tarot, says it's time for you to start some new venture. It could be a new job, could be a new business, or it just says there's some sort of a little abundance going to come your way. It could just be like a little gift, but something is coming your way that you'll benefit from. Spellerific wants a card. Spellerific, 7 of Swords. Make sure nothing is being taken from you. This can be something physical, as in having your apartment burglarized, or it can be too many people are sucking up your time and you're not having any time for yourself. So, whatever it is, don't let someone take something from you this coming week. Sam wants to know, will hubby and I wind up moving back to Tennessee in 2024? I mean, that shows that's your plan. It's Page of Wands. I think you got a lot of creative stuff to do to make it happen. But it shows, that it's right on the verge of happening. But it's like, start working on it now. Whatever it is you need to do to get your ducks in a row. And you're going to have to get creative about it. Start getting your shit together now. Lisa says, card, please. Two of Swords. Lisa, this can be not opening your eyes to something that is right in front of you. I mean, it's about closing yourself off, not wanting to see what is right there because you don't want to see it or you don't want to hear it. There's something you've got to face up to. Michelle, can I get a general reading on my health and my overall well-being? It says to guard your health. You have to be very diligent. It can be with diet. It can be with exercise. It can be with taking medication or whatever. It just says, tend to your health, guard your health. I don't think it's a negative card. It just says, take control. Take control. Do what you have to do to take control of it. Tara, can I have a card for my main job? I have several jobs. Your main job. Something about your main job is kind of stagnant right now. Either it's stagnant or, I don't know. Are they laying people off? Four of Swords. It's sort of a time to lay low. I don't know. You tell me. There's something about your main job that's not as productive as it used to be. I don't know if they are on the verge of laying people off, or right now they're looking to maybe downsize. So you need to lay low, be good, so you're not one of the ones that gets the axe. Could be one of those two things. Now, I'm not sure how you pronounce your screen name. LYLYBKNY. We'll call you Lilo. What and how can I do to improve my spiritual gifts? Now, that's a very complicated question for a one-card reading. You probably need a full reading for that. First of all, I don't know what your gifts are. What you do to improve them. Let's just ask the cards. But that is a complicated usually requires a multi-answer. Ace of Cups is you've got to start controlling your emotions if you want to control whatever these gifts are. Your emotions can be all over the place sometimes. So that's your first step, learning to control your emotions. Anyone who used to watch Charmed knows that their powers came from their emotions, and when they were all wacky and their emotions were out of control, their powers were out of control. Fiction, but still applies. Victoria, good morning. Are my parents going to keep the house they are living in? Victoria, didn't you already ask me this question the other day? We're gonna pull a card. If not, someone asked me this exact question the other day. Let me tell you guys too, what I've said before, always bring in new questions, because asking the same question in a 2-day period, you're not going to get any good answers. Not that it's not time for energy to have changed. Some people get readings too, also too often, because a lot of people, when they get readings like weekly or whatever, they're always asking the same questions. Nothing has had time to change. It takes 6 weeks to create a new habit. It takes time for things to get in motion in your life, for you to manifest change, for some event to happen to create change. So remember that when we come in, bring in new questions. Are they going to keep the house they're living in? The Hierophant. Unusual card for this. I would say we don't know the answer right now. It does say there's a lot of history there. There's a lot they maybe don't want to let go of. There could be a higher reason why they can't get rid of it or should get rid of it, which could be finances or something. So, not a clear answer. Lil says, "Hey, Chad, hit that like button." Yes, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe and hit like, and actually hit the notification bell so you know when these readings are coming up. Some people forget. Jill wants to know what 2024 will bring. I think it's going to bring some stress. So, whatever you've got going on, try to streamline it right now. We're doing a lot of that in our store right now. Unnecessary paperwork, getting rid of things that just aren't needed. We're streamlining, getting rid of some of the stress. So, get ready now so you don't have a stressful 2024. Go into it with a new way of looking at things. Suzanne wants a card. It's evening where Suzanne is. Whatever's going on, Suzanne, proceed slowly. Test the waters out. Don't just jump right into whatever it is you're asking about. Take it slowly and feel things out. Destiny wants a general card. I'm trying to go through quickly because we're running out of time today. Destiny. King of Wands, he's the one that likes to make things happen. He's the king that thinks outside the box. So it actually tells you to tap into that energy. Either get creative with whatever is going on in your life. And it says, look at it in a different way. See if there's other solutions than the immediate one that's in your head. $1117 Jasmine. Can I get a card? All right, Jasmine. 7 of Wands. You're going to do something to hold your own. You're going to have to fight off some competition or some other people who are naysayers or getting in your way. You're going to have to stick to your beliefs, stick to what you know, and keep these other people at bay this coming week. Abby wants to know how New Year's Eve will go. It says it's totally up to you how New Year's Eve is going to go. It's in your hands. I mean, you can make it as good or as bad as you want. This one could be like, I'm just going to stay at home because it's almost like a pity party card. So snap out of it. Go make New Year's Eve a good one. Never mind what other people are planning. Stephanie, hoping for a card focused on recovery. The cards have been 100% correct so far. Well, that's good to know. There's some unknown stuff. The moon card. There's still some other stuff you've got to figure out before complete recovery can happen. There's still a journey to be traveled, something you've got to find out about. You may not have all the information you need at this point. Silva wants to receive a general message. Oh, Tara says we are a school closed for winter, which is why, and it made me look at this because I pulled this card again. This one for Silva. It's a stagnation card. It's like everything in repose. It's like a time of dormancy. So if that makes sense, she worked at a school. It's closed for the winter. So Silva, to you, it can be a time to lay low or a time to rest. It's something that either deals with dormancy or stagnancy. Tanya wants to know whether she get the position she applied for. They're still looking it over. Possibly. They are looking at you, though. This is the patron card, 3 of Pentacles. So I think it's leaning in your direction. They're definitely looking at your, we'll say, resume again. They're giving it another look. Magic Flies. My questions are almost always about the future weekend. Well, it's coming up, Magic Flies. Let's ask what's going on with your future weekend. Page of Cups. What you gonna start? There's gonna be a little flirtation this coming weekend, I think, going on. Randy wants a general card. Randy, get out there and create something this week. Make something happen. You've been putting it off. Just do it. One more, and then I think I've actually answered everyone's. Suzanne D wants a card. Also, the 2 of Cups. Time for a little bit of a partnership. Could be a little love interest. So this coming week, if you've already got someone, it'll be a romantic weekend. If not, you may bump into someone new that's a good fit. It can also mean a business partnership, but there's some sort of partnership about to take place. Well, there we go. It is. We've gone for about almost 25 minutes. Tomorrow is Lady M going to come to answer your questions. I'll probably be making soap or doing something like that while she's down here. And if you notice lately, we've been having a good time doing all the artwork for these broadcasts. So go back, look at our lives. If you go to the aromaG's YouTube, go over to the tab that says live and look back, and we're having fun doing all this artwork for the thumbnails. So until tomorrow, this is G with aromaG's Botanica. Make sure to go over to aromags.com, AROMAGS. Buy something. It's 20% off.